Good morning. How are we to live our lives? We've got two choices. Either we can focus on ourselves or we can focus on God. We can focus on our problems or we can focus on His Son. We can focus on all of our challenges or we can focus on God that's already met those challenges and have faith and peace. Psalms 8 and verse 4 tells us, "What is man that you're mindful of him? Or the Son of Man that you visit him? You've made him a little lower than the angels. You've crowned him with glory and honor. You've made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep, all oxen, beasts of the field, birds of the air, fish of the sea, that pass through the paths of the seas." But then he tells us in Psalms 144, verse 3, "Lord, what is man that you take knowledge of him, or the Son of Man that you're mindful of him? Man is like a breath. His days are like a passing shadow." But then we see the God-man. In John chapter 19:5, when Pilate brings him out, he says three words that are very profound. Behold the man. Our life is to be in the process of being transformed into the life of Christ. He gets to choose how that's done. We can resist that process, and we can suffer for it. The Israelites did that, didn't they? They said, "No, we're not going into Kadesh." They were at Kadesh Barnea. They said, "We're not going. It's too much. Anakim and there, we're not going into the promised land. We can't take it. Those are walled cities. They've got giants there." They focused on those challenges, and they did not focus on the God that had brought them there. They didn't focus on the promises that were on the other side of being faithful. They focused on their circumstances, and they lost. But you know what? God is so loving. He disciplined that crowd for 40 years. They had to go back into the wilderness. You know what's so painful about that? They wanted to go after he told them no. They tried to go. He said, "Don't go." Moses told them, "You're going to be defeated." And they were. And so it was, Joshua. And so it was terrible that they didn't get to go in. And so Joshua and Caleb come back with this positive report. And Moses is refereeing all of this. And it's unbelievable that God knew what they wanted. God knew what they needed. God knew the desires of their hearts. And yet they blew it when he presented it to them. Because there's no prize in life for the Christian without circumstances and without problems. In fact, as a Christian, you're going to have more problems. Paul said, "I'm going to Ephesus. There's a door open for me there, but there are many adversaries." But he didn't stop him. No matter where you go, there's going to be adversaries. No matter what you do, there's going to be adversaries. Check out history. Check out the Christians of old. They accomplished great things, but they had adversaries. But our focus is to be on what? Navy SEALs fail for the number one reason. Why? They don't have a strong enough why. Their why is not strong enough. Somebody says to him, "Why do you want to be a Navy SEAL?" "Because it's cool." He says, you won't make it. Your why has got to be stronger than that, man. What should be our why? To focus on, behold the man, Jesus Christ. His character, what he did, what he's taught us, what he wants us to be. Don't you realize that every single blessing comes through him? Ephesians tells us that. All blessings come through him. He is the one that's been tempted in all points just like we have, yet without sin. He understands you. He is in the process of getting you from our man that's going to die in a very short period of time to look like him, conforming us to his image. But that takes focus. That takes concentration. That takes discipline. That rises above circumstances and says, "I don't care what happens. I'm going to keep my eye on him. And I know I'll get there." God bless you. Have a great day.